I'm Chef Jasper, and today we're in the kitchen preparing one of my favorite dishes. We're talking Yardbird. Well, you know, fresh chicken, of course. It is so simple. A lot of people are afraid of making brines. Some don't know what a brine is, but it's really a liquid with, of course, some salt and, of course, fresh herbs. I have to use garlic. And then we're going to actually put the chicken in it. But let's make this brine because it's only going to take a minute. Smash some garlic. Now, once you smash it, we don't want a lot of the oil to come off of that, but look how simple. It just peels so easily. And we don't have to worry about losing all the flavor. Pop it once, peel over, turn, and the skin will come right off. It just pops right out of there. And you know, a lot of people will say, how much garlic are you using? 4 or 5 cloves. It's not going to make a big difference in the amount, but more than anything, it's got to be fresh garlic. Now, of course, we have our sweet tea. Yes, sweet tea. What a difference this is going to make. We'll add this to a pot. We'll bring it to a boil. Of course, I told you, some kosher salt. Looks like a lot of salt, believe me. Don't worry about that because it's going to brine. That's what it has to do. And some fresh thyme. If you like marjoram, if you like rosemary, that's great also. Put this in there, kind of give it a stir, let it sit, bring it to a boil, maybe about 10 to 12 minutes. Once you have a rolling boil, take it off the stove and let it cool, and then we'll put it in our bag. So now we're going to do a little brining. Get a sealable bag, about a 1 or 2 gallon bag. Place the chicken in the bag. Hold the bag straight up. Give that brine one more stir and pour it right in your bag. The brine has cooled already. And get all the goodies in there. I'm talking the garlic and, of course, your herbs. Hold it up. One of my other tricks, kind of let as much air as you can out at this point. And seal it. We're going to let this sit in the refrigerator for about 8 hours or overnight. All right, now we're going to slice a little garlic and saute it in butter. And of course, we're going to make an easy honey glaze. So just get the garlic, press it down. It's going to pop right out there. We're just going to slice the garlic. You just want some nice little pieces. We're going to add our butter to the pan. Now here's another little trick. Add the garlic. And if it browns a little, that's okay. But take it off the stove at this point. We don't want to burn the garlic, and just let it continue cooking right like this. And to make a little glaze, so simple. Of course, we want some honey. Don't be bashful with the honey. I may get in trouble here. A little too much red pepper, but that's okay. That's where our flavor comes in. And the vinegar. The acidity of the vinegar along with the honey will give this a great flavor. Give it a stir, set it aside. Now, if you want to add something else, just go ahead. Maybe some fresh herbs, maybe a little black pepper if you don't want the red pepper. That's up to you, but we do need something in that glaze to give it a lot of flavor. And now we're just going to pour this garlic and butter mixture right on top of our chicken. So simple, so delicious. Who would ever think tea brine chicken? And now followed up with our honey glaze. Just drizzle it right on. Remember, you don't have to season the chicken because it already has been brined in that tea for about 8 hours or overnight. So now we have a preheated 400-degree oven, and we're going to actually put the chicken in there and roast it for about maybe 20-25 minutes. We want to make sure we get a good internal temperature of at least 165 degrees. And now I have some steamed rice, which I'm going to use as a bed for the chicken. And it's very simple. All I'm going to do is add some butter to this. I've already melted the butter. And some raw green onions. Just fresh green onions. That's all we have to do. Mix this up. And plate. Well, I think the chicken is finished. Oh, yes. Absolutely perfect. Look at that brine. Look at that glaze. What a difference. I'm telling you, once you try this, you're going to want to make this all the time. Just look at this. Yardbird, honey glazed chicken. Does it get any better? Now that's a plate that I would be honored to serve to my family. Brought to you by Hen House Markets.